Here we have the 2020 Chevrolet Malibu LT. And this one's coming in Summit White on jet black cloth. You've got that 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, made it to a CVT transmission. It's putting out 160 horsepower and 184 pound-foot of torque. You've got your daytime running lamps where the fog lights are supposed to be, and then you've got your halogen headlights. And that's that redesigned front end that came in 2019. And then here you've got your 17-inch aluminum wheels. Here's your power driver's seat. Also got power lumbar support. Power windows, power door locks, power mirrors. And then this is one of the great things I like about the Malibu, is just the rear seat room for a mid-sized car. I can fit back here pretty comfortably. There's that rear seat, and you've also got a little fold down here for cup holders. And another cool thing I like about them is the rear AC vents, which are very helpful when it's hot out. Got very good trunk space, and then to fold the seats down in the second row for even more cargo, you just pull on that and then it'll fold the seat down. Well, it'll unlock the seat and then you come back here and fold it down. Excuse me. And I forgot to touch on the passive keyless entry that is standard on the LTs. And there's your power, or standard manual passenger seat, excuse me. And next we're gonna take a look at that 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. There's your steering wheel. I had to get this looked at. I don't know why the check engine light is on, but we'll see when we test drive it. It's got AM, FM, XM, and Bluetooth audio. Got a Wi-Fi hotspot, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And there's your backup camera. You can put the guidelines on or off. Dual zone climate control with heated seats. You've also got automatic as well. And there's your automatic shifter. And no electronic parking brake. You've got the one on your left side for your foot. There's your cargo space there for the center. Glove box, you've got your owner's manuals. You've got cruise control, Bluetooth audio controls, Bluetooth phone controls, and then these right here control your gauge cluster. And then behind the steering wheel on the right side, can't even get back there, you've got your audio controls to turn the volume up and down. And then on the left side, you've got your track list and radio selector controls. That standard push button start in the Malibu. And then there's your key fob. So next we're gonna take this Malibu out on the road for a quick test drive. Some pretty good acceleration. I've owned a 2016 Malibu with a 1.5 liter turbo, and that had a 6-speed automatic. And I've also got a 16 Malibu with the 2 liter turbo now. This one feels similar to the 1.5 I had, but the CVT, it just drives differently. I don't necessarily prefer it, but it's definitely gonna help you save on fuel mileage. Because with the CVTs, it kind of just finds that sweet spot based on where you put the throttle down. And then it works to accelerate while not running the RPMs up. But I definitely like how it accelerates. And on the highway cruising at 75, we're getting around 40 in terms of fuel mileage, which is great. And that's one thing that I love about the Malibus is on the interstate, they just get fantastic fuel mileage because they don't necessarily shift when you go up a slight incline. The turbo boost just kind of takes over there. And braking is good. One thing I will say, of course, I'm kind of biased because I've had 2 Malibus, but that just goes to show you, in terms of price point, reliability, and then just overall drivability, you can't beat the Chevy Malibu, especially when you're comparing GM vehicles. I've regularly driven with 4 or 5 adults in the car, and it doesn't put a strain on the engine. It just drives well. Everything about it is just really, really good. And I've put probably 55,000 on my 1.5 liter before I traded it in, and then on my 2 liter that I have now, I've got 72,000 miles on it. And from the day I've got it to now, drivability is just almost the exact same. And all I've done is had the oil changed. And they're very comfortable. I got the 2 liter because I wanted perforated leather and you know, a sunroof and a few of the safety features. And I drive back and forth to Florida from here in Tennessee probably 2 or 3 times a year, and it's just seamless. I don't have to pull over and stop. I don't have to stretch. But I drive this road to work every day, and it still has that same smooth ride. You can hear the bumps a bit, but you definitely can't feel them with the independent suspension as much as you would in a lot of other cars. An overall smooth ride, quiet. And one more thing I'll say is the seats made in these cars are really they're really good for your back. That's one thing that is great about them. You adjust the seat and it's comfortable. But that's my review of the 2020 Chevy Malibu LT with the 1.5 liter turbo engine.